Alright, hello everybody. Today we have ourselves a Galaxy DX66v for Shon. This is a 2003 model Galaxy 66. If you've watched our before video on this radio, you'll notice right away what a immense difference this chassis looks already, but let's go into it here. We did redo the wiring for the, let me just get that unplugged. We redid the wiring here for the talkback. We do have that now running down to J15 here, okay, just with a tied-in standard two-way switch. I did notice when we were looking at this board here, because I also replaced the mic adapter harness that runs to the Echo board, so that now runs back down to the main board on this side for you, Shon. Before they had it soldered on the other end with both pigtail connectors missing. They also had one of the wires off of this harness here cut right at the very base of this. So what I did was I pulled this entire thing out and basically popped that pin out. I tried to solder this onto the pin first. I could not get it. It kept filling up with solder in where it would go down onto the pin. So instead what I did was just made that hole a little bit bigger on the other side and cut this wire back quite a bit, and then tightened it up and then tinned it and then ran it through the connector actually, and then just soldered it to the beginning portion of the pin lead, and then, you know, was able to slide the rest through down. So it's nice. We've got all of the wiring retidied up here as well. Let's see. Well, while we're down here, R174 and R187, those have been changed to 3.3 k ohm, as we always do. I did opt to put in new excuse me. I did opt in to put new filtering caps, both here, and I have one here as well. And those are the same value rating as original. And then we have a 470 puff cap there at C190 and a 3.3 at C133. Another thing I want to note here as well, we got that diode replaced as well, got all of that receiver stuff out of there. We'll try and get underneath the board here. It's kind of difficult, but you can see can here, that's been waxed, that's done. The buffer is waxed as well. The other thing I noticed here, and before we even go in that back corner, these are a lot of the parts that I pulled out of this thing. And this is the transistor, final transistor that was in there. FQP9N15. I've never seen that package style transistor in any of these radios. So that was a lot of the reason why you were having the distortion and misalignment stuff going on that oscilloscope as far as a waveform. At least I believe. So now what we have in there instead, we've put in the proper choke, and we've got your ceramic cap in here as well. But now you have a HG2312 transistor, okay? And that's got fresh compound on it and everything as such. But let's get this flipped over. We'll show you the receive on it. Okay, Shon, we've got a full go through and cleaning on everything for you on this radio. All of the knobs, all of the switches. I did put in the new cover lenses like I said I would. So we have a tone injected into it right now. This meter's a little tricky to balance out because when it's flipped upside down when you're doing the alignment, it ends at 1, so it kind of a little bit of a guessing game flipping it back and forth. We do have S9 going into it right now, negative 67 dBm at 30% modulation. with a 1 kilohertz tone. We're about just right on the money there. So we're going to bring this up to audible volume, or you'd be using it in the cab. And we're going to start bringing it down 67, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115. That is negative 126. And we still got it, baby. Actually quite well. The noise blanker engagement is excellent. So again, it's doing you a real fine job. Your squelch has been properly adjusted as well for negative 30 dBm for the full squelch out. Let's bring this down a little bit. Just say negative 80, 88. The RF gain is operational. Your squelch is operational. So all of that's looking good. All of your switches and adjustments, everything is in full working order. All of your bands, highs and lows. So, I mean, this thing cleaned up really nice, man. The only thing I might try and clean the top lid here, right in this front, but man, I honestly suggest, I was able to get all this off right here, man. I don't know what that was, maybe an adhesive sticker or something. But anyway, really cleaned up, has a great set of ears. We don't have that insane warbling going on. If you guys go back and watch that before video, when we got it down low, it had this crazy backscattering warbling sound with the noise blinker off. So, again, it's down at negative 126 at a more than fair listening tone. We don't have it cranked wide open, and you can still hear that signal quite well. So really cleaned up nice for you, as well as on the FM side as well for you, Shon. All right, we'll get a tone injected into it, show you carrier, frequency, and dead key. Okay, man, we've got a dead carrier going into it. 27184997, right on the money. You got a 10 watt element in here, and we're at 6 all the way up, looking at the bottom scale for your variable, and then all the way down is at 2 watts. Before, this was real scratchy. Now it's, you know, nice and smooth. You're not having issues there. So that cleaned up. We'll get a signal injected into it, show you its waveform and output. Okay, Shon, so we got our signal injected in here. Whoops, here, let's turn this on here. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna bring this wide open, and we'll slow this down here. We'll turn the monitoring radio down. I mean, absolutely beautiful looking waveform here. All the way around. We'll bring it all the way down. So all the way down at our 2 watt. All the way up. Okay, and let's bring this down. This is with the 50 watt element in average. So we're going from 6 to 9.5 average on high. Bring the mic gain all the way down again. Bring the variable all the way down. We're going from 2 up to about 3 1/4 average. Bring the power all the way up again. Then we're going to put this in peak. We're we're seeing 31 peak with the tone injected. And again, just absolutely beautiful waveform all the way around. Turn that intensity down just a tad, so you guys can get a better grasp. I know recording these analog CRT setups are a little bit difficult, but absolutely beautiful looking waveform for you. And that is with the mic gain wide open, of course. So we'll get a standard mic hooked up to it, let you hear how it sounds, and show you what it's doing with output with the voice. Okay, man, we will show you here with the voice. Audio, hello radio, 715 out here around Wisconsin, 715 out here around Wisconsin. We're definitely saying good afternoon out there around the bands. Your friend out here, 715 up here around central Wisconsin, waving a hand out there on this old Galaxy DX66. Come on, audio. So, about 37 peak, variable all the way down. This is with a 50 watt element in peak. Audio, hello radio, 715 out here around Wisconsin, 715 out here around Wisconsin. We're waving a hand out there around the band. Your friend, 715. Let me turn that monitoring radio down just a tad. Audio, 715, saying hello out there around the band this fine afternoon, bouncing between, I'd say, 20 and 25 watts out there from that 2 watt carrier. Alright, we're going to bring this up again a little bit, and we'll show you the echo functionality does work as well. It's a pretty broad range with adding in that additional wire. Audio, hello, 1212, audio, 715 out here in Wisconsin. We're saying hello. Okay, so your echo's working. Your frequency jump. Roger beep is working. Okay, man. We're going to turn this radio down, and then we're going to turn our talk back on. Audio. Oh, engage our echo here. Audio 1 2 3 4 5. Audio 1 2 3 4 5. So again, this is going to be like on John's. I suggest if you want to set it, cut the mic gain back. Audio 1 2 3 4 and 5. Audio, hello radio. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Audio, hello. And if we just monitor here, there's our 6 watt audio, hello, 715 out here around Wisconsin with that fine afternoon wave, hello. And then all the way down. Audio, hello radio, 715 out here around Wisconsin with that afternoon wave, hello radio, 715, getting on down. Alright, man. Sean, I really appreciate you taking the time to send this one up. I'm glad we got it all squared away for you. I think you're really going to enjoy talking on this rig, man. Take care, everybody. We will catch you on the next one. Sorry this one ran a little bit longer, but we definitely had quite a bit to discuss with it. So take care for now. Bye-bye.